There was a time when I first heard of something called the fifth dimension, and it sounded like utter BS to me. Basically, what they were saying is that whatever you think about in the fifth dimension happens instantly. Like you think apple, and apple appears in your hand. And I thought, oh, right, that's can't be true. Anyway, it turns out that over time, I got to see it actually happen. And I thought, first of all, that's for me. But I didn't really realize all that was entailed. You know, you think about, that'd be so awesome. If I think anything, then it starts happening. Well, there's a downside. And that is, whatever you're thinking and feeling starts happening. And I'm going to tell you 3 quick stories about this. The first one was a friend of mine who had a little boat. He, for some reason, goes out where I live, and he's on his boat, and the boat had just been serviced, so everything was cool. And he happened to have a Buddhist monk with him. And while they were out kind of tooling around the bay, they're like, hey, we'll anchor out and we'll do a little meditation. Be kind of good, that they're both there and isolated. They do the meditation, and at the end of it, he gets up and goes to turn the key. In the ignition, it won't start. It's instantly, he goes from this place of bliss where he was really in that feeling to a state of like, damn this boat, I just got it serviced, I paid the money. The thing instantly caught on fire. This is not the only person I've seen this happen to. There was another friend of mine who was cleaning her stove, and when she was cleaning it, she was like, I'm sick of this stove. It's from the 1970s, and it's just so hard to clean, and the things are just old, and didn't like it. Right? Steps out of the room after, cleaning and resenting that stove. Boom! Bursts on fire. Fire department comes. They're there, and they, disconnect, turn off the circuit breakers because it's electric. And then they say, you got to call an electrician out here and have him take a look at this. Anyway, electrician comes out. Obviously, the has disconnected from the circuit. It's unplugged, everything. And she steps back in the room. As she steps back in the room, the thing starts lighting up. Like as if somebody's turned it on, but it's unplugged and the circuit breaker's off. Anyway, obviously the electrician's like scratching his head. She steps out of the room, the thing turns off. Goes back in the room again, it's on. Anyway, this is a really good example of this fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is a dimension where it's really important to have mastered all of your reactions. If you do, then what happens is you can remain there without creating chaos. So it's really important that we have what they call the fourth dimension. It's the training wheels to get to the fifth. Most of us are in the third dimension. The fourth is when we release all of our judgments, our assumptions, and we're able to make choices instead of react. This process actually is fairly easy once you know how.